Rob, he sent me a Thomas Handy. So I'd love to open that and have it side by side with this. I would assume the Handy would
what's
win.
his name? What's his name? What's his name? Rob?
Rob Thomas, listen.
Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I'm Jason.
I am Matt.
I'm Drew.
And we are here today for a review.
Yes, sir.
We got Sazerac Rye, but we got three.
We got all the ryes.
I can't carry them. We got three Sazerac Ryes on the table.
We are rifle.
So I think everybody's heard of Sazerac
Yes, sir.
from Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
right? So the base, the baby Saz is 90 proof. So I'm gonna pour that one first. We'll start around there, and then we'll talk about some other ones we want to talk about though today.
Well, let's go ahead and tell everybody what we got on the table so they don't just tune out and go to the next video.
I was on a roll.
Okay.
So what we have today, though, what Drew's opening there is the Sazerac Full Proof.
Right.
It's a brand new offering, been out for maybe a month total.
Okay.
So it's 125 proof Sazerac Rye.
Yes.
And then this one here, that's in a 750 format, so a fifth.
Nice bottle too. Those always look nice.
I love the size
Fantastic.
bottles, yeah.
And so this one here I've got, this is a liter. I'll put it in this camera. This is 100 proof. So this is for bars, mainly for cocktails, what they're looking for on this one. So the baby Saz is 90 proof. This one's 100.
Right.
So
I can't wait till we get into the prices because I want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I want to
I'm very
discuss
interested
that.
to
But go
know
ahead.
that.
So the 100 proof's been out maybe 3 months, not very long either.
Gotcha.
So let's start out with a pour with the 90.
Yes, sir.
So we'll talk a little bit about this. So the addition of Buffalo Trace for these two lines has been the last 3 to 4 months. There's a lot of speculation on why they're doing this. Buffalo Trace has made a huge expansion. They've made two huge expansions out there.
Well, they're one of the few distilleries that's doing it too,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah.
mean,
And-
in this day and age.
They're the only one, honestly, that have done the expansions and kept expanding.
Like they are growing while the industry
Is contracting, yeah.
Probably contracting.
They're hurting. Other industries are hurting. So what Buffalo Trace is doing, if you look at it, they're taking the same brand and just building it out wide. They're not
Lateralization,
building
yeah.
up,
Yeah.
right? So they're just putting three different labels on these. So you got 90, 100, 125. It's all the same product.
Yeah.
So age statements on these, they're non-existent. But if you think about it, most ryes are younger.
Right.
So I would say all these, I'd say the baby Saz is 4 years old.
Right, that's what I've heard.
I would say these two are between 4 and 5. I don't think they're that much older, if any.
I'd agree.
But the proof is more.
So if there's anything that bourbon is, it's marketing.
Yep.
You know.
Let
And
me
if,
stop you there for a minute. So we're going to interchange the words bourbon and rye. So the bourbon
I'm sorry,
police,
yes,
it's
yes,
okay.
yes.
Bourbon police don't come for us. I do it too.
Right.
This is a rye, but
Right.
still Buffalo Trace product. I think bourbon a lot of times too, but we're talking about ryes today.
Exactly, yeah. If I say whiskey, then that sounds weird
Yeah,
too. But just like we're in Kentucky, so if there's anything that these guys do, it's marketing, right? So if there is a marketing angle they can capitalize on, I feel like they're going to seize on that.
Sure.
So if 100 proof was 8 years and 125 was 12 years, just hypothetically speaking, it's going to say it on the bottle. The fact that it doesn't,
for
it's,
sure.
I think it goes with what you're saying. They're all the same product, and they're just putting them, they're proofing them differently.
And you talk about that, so the age statement. So the only product they really age state for rye is the Sazerac Rye. It's in the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection.
yeah.
So the BTAC, that's an 18-year-old rye most years.
Yeah.
They'll have like the little printouts for it, tell you exactly what the specs are.
Yeah.
But that carries a premium price tag, right? So that you're looking at, gosh, I've not even priced one in a while, but I'd say retail's 150 plus on that one. If you look at these, so your baby Sazerac, your 90 proof, you're probably looking now $25 to $30.
It's great.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a bourbon drinker's rye.
It's
right?
it's like a mixing rye.
100%. But you can also have it straight.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And why it's a bourbon drinker's rye, they don't disclose their mash bills, Buffalo Trace does, right? But it's a low rye. So it's probably 51% rye. So it's what we call a barely rye. It's still very high, in corn. And this is very approachable.
Yeah.
So you could drink this straight. You can have it in a Manhattan, a cocktail of any type. Again, $25, $30. I keep a bottle at home. You can see it's half gone.
For a while, you couldn't
that's
get
just,
them.
that's just what we poured in our glasses, though.
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
Now, the crazy part about this is, do you want to take a stab at how much this 100 proof is in a liter.
In a liter?
This is 750. This is a liter, a little bit bigger.
Right.
So what do you think this is at 100 proof? What do you think the price is, MSRP?
So based on the company, I mean, I'm probably...
They've been fair in pricing. We'll
Okay.
say that too.
Okay, yeah, sure. But, you know, with a new product like that, I mean, I'm going to say 75.
What do you think?
65.
So this is as cheap as this.
Wait,
What?
with the same same volume?
The liter of 100 proof Sazerac is $30 MSRP. The 750 of 90 proof is MSRP 25, but it's usually 25 to 30.
Yeah.
Right.
So roughly $5 more or the same price, you can get a 100 proof liter.
That's fantastic.
It is for us.
Why?
For drinkers, yeah.
Why
I don't
would
know,
a
I
business do that?
Generally, when you see liter bottles of anything, it's for bar consumption. So this is meant to be on a bar.
Right.
This is meant to grab off and go that way.
But they're selling it retail.
Yeah, yeah. This is honestly harder to find though than the 125, the full proof.
Because of the format?
Format, I mean, I don't know, distro. So the 125, the full proof, I don't know if it's hit distro yet. Maybe a little, but you can get this at the distillery. That's where I've gotten it.
Gotcha.
This is part of their like normal lineup now.
Did you get both of those at the distillery?
I did not. The 100 proof liter, I got at Liquor Barn, one of our local stores.
Really?
Yep.
Was it on the counter?
Counter. It
was on the
sitting
counter.
there. But $30.
$30 on the counter.
Yeah.
The counter is like the high end stuff that they put out so people know that it's
I
like,
say the counter though, so I went to the one at Hamburg and they actually had this on the shelf. So I bought
How
two of
many?
these. Probably 4 or 5.
okay.
So
Pretty
it's
solid.
25% more volume.
Yep.
And 11%, right? That 11% more
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah, $5 more on the total at most.
Seems
From
like
a
no-brainer.
business perspective, that seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to be shifting maybe. I mean, it would
Okay.
make sense like to
Okay.
shift from this to this. Now I'm interested to see like the color.
Well, if you
the first
think
I can tell it the color is a lot different. Like I'll be interested to taste it.
Honestly, the
There
color
also
looks the
is
same.
no neck pour for the record.
The color, right? The color looks the same.
Yeah.
Like on all three of these products.
Yeah.
So we have a 90,
they
100,
do look
125.
standardized, yeah.
What do you think the 125 is? So this is a 750. It's 125 proof.
Pricing still fair.
MSRP pricing still fair. None of their pricing's unfair. What do you think this one is?
So if I was following my previous line of logic, I would have said like $100. But
Yeah.
based on what you just told me before, I mean, fucking $45?
Close.
I'm gonna say 65 again.
It's 40.
Golly,
40.
what?
So I actually,
Okay.
I have a couple bottles of these.
I'm
So
excited to try this now.
I went by the distillery today, and I actually got this bottle for $40.
Okay.
They also had a single oak project, which I've never had before. We'll do that in the future on the episode, but I'm excited for that one too. So we got 2 pours right now. We got the 90 and the 100 proof. Matt, do you have the 100 yet? Which one do you like? No. 100?
Yeah.
So now we're going to pour the full proof, the 125. So very excited about this one. Again, I can't tell how much I'm pouring that.
I love
Black
that.
Blend.
I love that sound.
I do too.
Can be dangerous.
What makes me most excited about this 125 though is that most ryes are young. So one part of the BTAC, the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, is the Saz 18-year-old Sazerac. But there's another one, the Thomas H. Handy.
Right.
That one is younger, non-age stated, but most people would say it's under 8 years old. So this is under 8 years old.
Right, for sure.
The proof on the Handy is going to be, younger too or smaller. It's not going to be barrel proof or anything. So this one here at 125, I mean, maybe it's a BTAC killer. There's been some people that reviewed this against Thomas H. Handy and said,
And how much
this
is the
better.
Handy again?
So retail on that one's probably, let's see if I wrote that one down. I didn't write that one down. It's probably about 130, 140, somewhere through there.
So
and then
3x the price.
Yeah, and then your
approximately.
Sazerac 18's 150. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna assume Handy's maybe a little bit cheaper than that one. But either way, it's gonna be 4 times as much as this, 3 or 4 times as much.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the 90? We'll start from the bottom. The 90 to me, solid pour, classic
It's
pour.
solid, yeah.
Nothing I'm writing
It's
home
solid.
about. But if I want a good, approachable rye, I will buy it. Right? Like I'll just have a drink.
Well,
of
yeah,
that.
and also if somebody was like, if they saw that sitting on my shelf and they were like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, well, it's a rye." You know, that's the one I'm gonna start with. You know, to give them something if they've never had anything like it.
I think the Sazerac bottle shape is probably a top 3 bottle shape for me.
Sexy.
Yeah.
I think, the Willet, their pot still is not a good pour for me, but it's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah.
And this is reminiscent of that, but it's an actual bottle.
Yeah, this is a sexy bottle. I mean, all forms. And they also come with a half gallon of this. Oh, sorry, the 90 proof.
Right.
They come with a half gallon of that, and then they come with like the small. I think it's a 375, so a pint or whatever. That
Oh, really?
is.
I've never seen that.
Does it have a similar neck too?
Same thing. I mean,
cool as hell.
it's literally the same bottle, just like miniature format. Same damn cork and everything.
And if you drink enough of it or Buckfast or something else, you can use it as a weapon.
100. Oh,
Easily-
very sturdy. Very sturdy. Very
Easily to
sturdy, yeah.
wield.
But beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle.
Have you
So
tried the
have you-
100 yet?
I've tried the 100. I don't taste a ton of difference in the 190, but it's only 10 proof points, right?
Yeah.
I think the nose is a little different for me, but now that 90 proof I have here has been open for probably 6 months. I think
This
the
has been open for 6 minutes.
yeah, I think the 90 proof has a better nose for me. It's opened up a little more.
I actually get more spice out of the baby Saz than I do the 100.
I could see that.
Is that just some oxygenation? Like it's had more
I don't
time
know,
to-
but it's not even.
It's not hot though, right? It's just more just baker spice.
Just baker spice, but it's not even subtle. Like it's actually very apparent to me. Do you either of you get that?
I'm
Like,
going back and forth.
yeah, it's hard when you do these side by side because they are similar products. But like just doing the 90 and the 100 back to back, yeah,
I
feel
see
like
what you're saying. I mean, if I'm going to pick it apart, I'm going to say the 90 proof. It's been open for 6 months. More black pepper.
Yeah.
Like it's like peppery.
yeah,
It's also more flat. So it's not as a full flavor for me.
Okay, yeah.
The 100 proof though is one note. I mean, I don't think Saz is like a crazy good pour, just regular. But the 100 proof's a little, it is what it is. Straightforward,
is. I
100
agree.
proof. It's
I
good.
agree.
It's good. It's
I
not
get
great.
almost like a biscuit element to it.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's like reminiscent of like an actual bourbon, not a rye. I don't dislike it at all.
And again, rumored to be 51% rye, so barely rye.
Right, true,
So,
true.
now the 125, the full proof, I haven't tried yet.
I haven't either. Everybody one nostril and go.
The nose does not smell any hotter.
No, it does not.
The color looks black. I'm drinking up a black.
Dark. I know. That's
Really dark. Look at that.
Like put it up.
You can't. You can't see. You can't see that shit.
Look at next to mine. That's insane.
Smells good. Bready though.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I get a lot. I get a lot of that spice element. Golly, I get a lot more
Oh yeah.
that I was getting out of the 90. Okay, I like that a lot. I actually like that. I like that a
Yeah.
lot. I enjoy that.
Shit. I mean, for a $40 pour,
How do you go wrong?
I'm sitting here thinking like, so Willet, a 4-year Willet green top rye, that's probably $60, no matter where you're buying it at least. Some stores overcharge for it. I mean, this is $40 if you can find it. I mean, I know we're probably spoiled because we can go to the distillery and get this bottle,
Yeah,
but
it's 25 minutes away from us.
that's a lot better than the Willet. It's also a bourbon rye versus a rye. So different mash bill, I'm assuming.
Damn. The flavor profile on that 125 is somehow so much more robust than the other two. Dare I say it actually blows the other two out of the water?
Yeah, it does.
It's actually
It does.
it's kind of a night and day difference.
Well, and if you're buying it, right? Like again, I'm sort of the everyday consumer on this here. If I can find this, I'm going with this 100 times out of 100.
Yeah. So I looked it up right then. So Thomas Handy, so the BTAC collection, the lower end of the ryes, it proof roughly around 125 to 130.
So similar to that.
So it's similar. So I have a Thomas Handy at home.
You want to put that side by side?
I do. One of
I
our-
kind of do too.
One of my friends sent it to me. We got to open on the show. So Rob from Pennsylvania, thank you very much. He sent it to me last Christmas, essentially like for a thank you.
Right.
I sent him a nice box for Christmas, but he did too much. Rob, he did too much. But he sent me a 2016 Thomas Handy,
Jesus.
which is honestly renowned as the best Thomas Handy.
Right.
So I'd love to open that and have it side by side with this and say, how is it? I'd like to see it in the blind with that. I would assume the Handy would
what's
win.
his name?
Thomas,
Was that Rob?
Rob.
Rob.
Is it Thomas? Rob Thomas. Listen, from Matchbox 20.
Yes, Rob. You're coming to Kentucky. You're doing it on the show. Come on down.
Hell yeah,
You're the
Rob.
next
Come down.
contestant on
Come down, baby.
Drunko.
Come down. Yeah. We're going to give some Gyps and some Malort and try this shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's how you
God.
start the day.
Anyway,
But that's okay. This is fantastic. Like that 125 is great.
I'm curious. So, what is the have you looked online to see what the reception is of the 125?
So it's kind of been mixed. You see people that do a lot of reviews and don't talk about secondary stuff. They're rating it higher than the Thomas H. Handy of this year's.
Well, okay. Well, where does the mixed come in?
The what now?
You said it's mixed. I said, what are the reviews like?
Oh,
online?
there's been some though. Like there's no secondary to this really. So
Oh, I see.
This
I
bottle's
see.
this bottle's $40 retail. So secondary's been maybe 125
Dude,
shit.
that sounds like 2 wins. It's great, and there's no secondary.
Well,
I mean,
it's 3 times MSRP. But if you
Okay.
told me I didn't live in Kentucky
yeah,
and I can get this bottle shipped to my house for 125,
yeah.
send me 3.
Because the Handy comparative is, or the
Well,
comparison
the
is,
Handy be $400 plus.
What did
Like-
you say
like
retail was on that again? It was
$40.
$40.
It's a third of what Handy would be retail.
You know that out of all of us, including Jordan and anybody we have on the show, I'm the most cynical when it comes to bourbon
I
prices.
agree.
Well, actually, me
Yeah.
and you are, but
Yeah.
I don't pay for what a lot of people are paying for bourbon, and honestly, that's like $150 bottle for me.
It's at least 100 and 125 for me. I mean minimum.
Yeah,
That's a really good pour.
I mean,
It's
maybe
not
I need to keep drinking more.
It
but-
doesn't drink above 125. It probably drinks about 100, 110.
Mm-hmm.
It's under 125. It's really approachable. I could drink this straight. I'd also, for $40, I'd make a cocktail with it.
Why would you not?
I
mean,
wouldn't. I would.
And it would
not.
be an
I
awesome-
would not.
it
I
would
would
be an
drink that
awesome-
by itself. But I'm a big rye guy.
Yeah,
I love
me
it.
too. Me too.
This has got. It's got a little bit of body to
Yeah.
it. It's,
Oh, it does.
The flavor profile is insane. It's got a huge
I'll
spice. quotient.
probably take this to my family's Christmas and just make some like mixed drinks with it with them. See what they
Really?
think. Yeah. No.
Fuck you. Just leave it here.
just
I'll sell it to you for $800. man.
800.
No,
Ju-
150. You said 150.
Not 900 only.
just a Saz Full Proof
Yeah.
and Diet Mountain Dew or
Yeah.
Ale8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
go
some
so
moonshine.
go back, just humor me here. So take a little sip of the 125, and let's go back to the 90 proof and
All
see.
right.
I just did the
I have to pour
125.
more 90. Sorry. I drank it all.
I've got a few. Don't worry.
You can tell. Okay, so
I'll
the
buy you another one at the distillery.
no.
I want the handle. I want to hit somebody with it. You know.
Got it.
You can obviously tell the heft from like the alcohol. You know, there's a distinct difference there, but I think that lends credence to the beverage. I enjoy that. You know,
sure.
it a little bit more alcohol just makes you appreciate what's in there. It's not hazmat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
But the 90 has got some spice to it. Maybe having a higher proof makes that spice a little bit more potent.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's more potent, potable.
Potable. Thanks,
Alex.
I almost said William Shatner. Yes, thanks, Alex Trebek. But I mean,
R.I.P., baby.
We're predicating this with that we think these are similar products.
Yeah, they are.
Initially, but still, I feel like there is a huge difference between the 125, not even and the 90, but and the other two.
Yeah. When you go back from the 125 to the 90, 90 is like water. I mean, there's not
is.
much flavor compared to the 125. And again, we're not proof hounds. We're not just trying to say
no.
140 plus is where it's at.
No, there's flavor there.
Oh, there's a lot of flavor. So that's impressive. I mean, great job, Sazerac, for keeping it affordable. Hopefully it hits distro readily available too, but they have so much product coming out. Like, honestly, speaking of Sazerac, they recently, in the last week, we're in like the middle of December right now. So The last week, they have added a Weller Antique, the red label, which is my favorite Weller.
107.
The 107. They've added that to their rotation at the distillery.
Really?
So that's going to be coming through like an Eagle Rare, like Weller Special Reserve. I'm like, damn, all right, let's go. So I'll be stocking up on those. Those are 107 proof.
This is an aside, but
I do like the 107 antique.
Depending, like if you go up there, let me know. This is literally off topic from the show.
Yeah.
But my neighbor, I love him to death. He's an older guy. He's a widower, and he drinks. And I would love to get him because he brings cookies over to our house.
Oh hell yeah!
Like every few months, I would love to get him a bottle.
Shit, taking more of those.
Well, I'm saying like a 107 would be.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
107's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's
and
my
it's not
jam.
expensive.
That's my jam.
It's not expensive. So like if you get an extra one, please let me know.
I got you.
And anybody else, fans of the show, if you want to come to Central Kentucky, go up on a Saturday or a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You guys could do an episode outside.
We could.
I would love that. That would be so
That'd
awesome.
be sick.
Yeah.
It's like pick up your cameras and move in line. But that would be a lot of fun.
We used to do a lot of on location stuff. We
That would be
haven't done
fun.
it in forever because we've been doing the stuff with the Airbnbs and stuff like that, which has been fine. But I actually missed doing that.
I do too. I think the summary of these though, the 125 is a standout.
100%.
The 100 gets lost if you go back and forth between the two. It's fine.
It does.
The 90's so watered down, it's kind of just there. But I could see somebody liking that if you're new to bourbon, new to ryes.
Yeah.
But the 100 is the one that's kind of loser here for me.
But you said is this going to be on shelves?
So it will be on the shelves some. It's going to be in bars more.
Right.
But still, $30.
Are you assuming that or do you know that?
I know that.
Oh, okay.
I know that. But like you're not going to see this on the shelf every day, the 100 proof. You're going to see the 90 proof on the shelf every day. You should see that now.
You should see that now. Yeah.
You should. The 125 is going to be a special release, but it's not a BTAC or like a Weller Full Proof or something like that. Weller 12.
Yeah.
It's going to be less hype than that, right? So it shouldn't sell out immediately.
Yeah.
But the 100 proof should be available some and also available at every bar.
Well, and I think that's the cool part about that aspect of it is that if I do like ordering a rye mixed drink sometimes at a bar.
I think a Manhattan or
an old fashioned or whatever, something that's a little bit sweeter, you want to cut that. This is a great place to go because you got to think, well, it's going to be priced maybe a little bit more competitively, right, than something that's, this is, what did you say, $35, $40?
So the 750 of the 90 proof should be 25 to 30.
Right. This was
the liter of the 100 proof should be 30.
Yeah, I mean,
and the 750 of the 125 should be 40.
So you might think, well, bars may or may not adjust their pricing on their drinks based on that. They might be like, well, this is a Manhattan made with this is an old fashioned made with this, whatever it is. But if you have the option, like it's not a bad option.
Yeah, but if you told me my Manhattan or old fashioned with a 90 proof size is $8, but if I want the 100 is 10, all right, give me the 100.
Yeah,
for $2 more. Yeah, like why not? Let's do a little review on this one. So 90 proof for $30. Would you buy the 90 proof, Matt?
I do. But only when I don't have when I'm out.
Yeah, I keep one. I keep one.
Yeah.
100 proof. Would you buy it for $30?
I would.
Yeah.
I would prefer the 90 proof, but I would. Yes.
Okay. It's also a liter, so it's a little more.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Let's go for the 125 full proof for $40.
Yeah, I buy
also
a case.
a buy.
So would you buy it though? Let's talk secondary on the full proof. 125 top secondary.
Yeah.
Would you buy a bottle?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a great pour for the money. Now let's rate the 125. So from 0 to 5, 0.25 increments. Matt, what would you rate the 125 full proof?
Are you going last again?
I'll go last.
We're going to standard scale.
Yeah.
That's
you can consider what you want to consider.
I'm gonna break our standard metric. We're not gonna go 0.25. I'm just like fuck it. I'm gonna go 4.37.
5.
I know I'm being a dick, but
no,
seriously,
it's
like
right between.
I'm trying to like I'm
Nudge
trying to
you.
like
Yeah,
figure
nudge
it
you.
out there. Yeah, like that's a great pour for me for what it is.
Totally agree.
I think the value is there. I think the like flavor is there.
Yeah.
There's a lot in that bottle that I really appreciate.
going
I don't think
last?
it's going to
Fuck
win
that.
like bourbon of the year or rye of the year, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is great.
I think it could win a Rye of the Year if you take price in consideration.
Maybe. What did you say?
He's going last.
Oh,
so
I'll do whatever.
For me, I'm gonna give 2 ratings. You want my overall? I'm 4 1/4.
Yeah.
I'm between 4 1/4 and 4 1/2. Really, I'm with you. The 4 3 7 8.
Trying to find that split there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 4 1/4 officially on the 125. But if you talk value, I'm a 6 out of 5.
Jesus, I know,
that's a
right?
great value.
That's
for this
insane.
model.
If you can get that.
If you compare this to BTAC, which we will at some point,
Okay.
I want to see what Handy does against this.
Yeah.
True.
All right. So if you ever seen any of my bourbon reviews on this show,
I have.
I usually, one or two. I don't like 4 1/4 is about as high as I go, and 4 is about as low as I go.
Yeah.
I take value into consideration.
It's fine.
I'm going to say 4 1/2 on this.
Okay. Really?
Taking
Okay.
into consideration the
I'm
value.
for that.
Because I love ryes, but given again, we live in bourbon country.
Yeah.
Like the distillery is 25 minutes from my house. So I can get this for $40 roughly. Even if I was gonna have, I gotta buy this in the secondary, I'd probably still buy
Still
it.
125. I
probably still-
I feel like it's big for you to say.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna buy that on secondary.
Because I'm sort of like the everyday man's bourbon.
And you would still
guy.
do that on secondary.
And I would still do it on the secondary. I think that compared to what it's up against,
Yeah.
it's still a buy for me.
We got to see this against Handy. We got to see it.
100%.
So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Drink what you like. Argue about the rest. Tune in next time to Arsenic Culture. Like and subscribe on YouTube. We'll see you later.